one vote shy of being a unanimous WNBA Rookie of the Year. She received 66 of the 67 votes from the panel of national reporters and sports writers.
The WNBA endorsement buzz has never been stronger, and Caitlin Clark is at the center of it after having a great rookie season.
Caitlin Clark wins the Rookie of the Year. There was one vote for Angel Reese, everybody else for Caitlin.
Despite being voted Rookie of the Year and delivering jaw-dropping performances, she remains in the background when it comes to Nike endorsement deals. While Clark's on-court domination speaks for itself, Nike has been unusually quiet, preferring to promote players like Angel Reese and Diana Taurasi, leaving many fans wondering why their favorite star isn't receiving the same attention. As Clark's popularity grows, supporters have begun to question Nike's silence. Is it merely a marketing decision, or is there more going on? Angel Reese, who is certainly talented but doesn't quite match Clark's fan following or performance levels, is front and center in Nike's campaigns. This gap between Clark's massive appeal and Nike's choices has led to speculation. Why isn't Clark, who has broken records and captured hearts, being embraced by the brand? The rivalry between Clark and Reese is not only a battle on the court, but seems to be extending to the endorsement world. While Reese enjoys the spotlight with Nike, Clark's fans are left questioning if it's fair. Beyond the rivalry, this brings up bigger questions about the political and financial implications in the WNBA. Why is one player being pushed over the other? And what does it mean for the future of women's basketball endorsements?
Nike, an organization that got her on a bargain basement deal and is telling her, well, we're going to wait to promote you until we're done promoting Asia Wilson. And she's in the middle of all of these racial discussions that she has nothing to do with, wants nothing to do with, and then they're demonizing her fans.
The ascent of Caitlin Clark in the WNBA has been nothing short of remarkable. She won Rookie of the Year after captivating fans with her performances throughout her debut season. Whether it is her accurate playmaking or her long-range shooting, Clark's ability to dominate the court has made her a household name. She established herself as one of the league's most promising young players by leading her team to significant victories in the WNBA playoffs. But in spite of all these accomplishments, Nike has reacted to her success in a very subdued manner. In contrast, Angel Reese and Diana Taurasi have received considerable backing from Nike. Reese, known for her passionate play and confidence, has been front and center in several of Nike's recent campaigns. Meanwhile, Taurasi, a veteran legend in women's basketball, continues to be a face of the brand. While both are talented, their accomplishments over the past year do not eclipse Clark's massive impact on the court or with fans. This imbalance has many wondering why Clark, who seems to have all the ingredients for a major endorsement push, remains in the background. Nike's silence is even more striking when considering how marketable Clark has become. Her appeal spans a broad demographic. Basketball purists admire her skills, casual fans love her fearless style, and her personality resonates with a younger audience. She is the type of athlete brands dream of having, yet Nike has not embraced her in the same way they've supported others. For a company known to jump on rising stars, their hesitation with Clark raises a lot of eyebrows. So why hasn't Nike made Clark a priority? This question is central to the growing conversation around her endorsement prospects. Clark has proven she can perform under the brightest lights, but her off-court recognition from Nike remains faint. The sports world is left speculating what's behind the silence, especially given her undeniable talent and ever-growing fan base. The rivalry between Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese has existed since their college days and has persisted in the WNBA, and it goes beyond simply their distinct playing styles. It was a spectacle that the whole basketball world watched when the two faced off in the NCAA championship game. Clark gained recognition for her high scoring, highlight reel performances, while Reese's ferocious personality and spirit of competition fueled the Flames. Clark has frequently been regarded as the audience favorite, although both players have accepted their responsibilities. Clark's stats on the court speak for themselves. She routinely produces impressive stats, and her ability to make long three-pointers has won her a lot of admirers. Reese is excellent in her own right, but she doesn't excite fans as much as Caitlin Clark does, especially those who aren't from her area. Nike has selected Reese as one of its major athletes for endorsements, though. This dynamic raises questions about how brand visibility aligns with performance and fan engagement. This rivalry has now spilled into the endorsement world. Reese's alignment with Nike has given her a significant platform, while Clark, despite having more eyes on her, has been left out of the major brand deals. Fans have noted this divide and are wondering why Reese, who doesn't quite have Clark's level of game dominance, is getting more backing. Could this be a case of Nike focusing on marketability over performance? Nike has been very intentional with its corporate strategy in recent years, focusing on social justice causes and portraying itself as a brand that fosters diversity and inclusion. The company's decision to spotlight athletes such as Angel Reese is perfectly aligned with its objectives. Reese, a young black woman who is unabashed about her confidence and pride, represents a voice that is consistent with many of Nike's objectives. Her outspokenness and advocacy make her an excellent spokesperson for Nike's inclusion campaign. But with this strategy in place, some fans are asking uncomfortable questions. Could Nike's silence on Caitlin Clark be related to racial dynamics surrounding her and Reese? Clark, a white player who has captivated mainstream basketball audiences, doesn't quite fit into the narrative that Nike has been prioritizing. This raises questions of whether race and political correctness play a role in Nike's decision to push Reese over Clark. For a brand that prides itself on being progressive, this scenario creates an interesting tension. It's crucial to tread carefully when discussing these dynamics. While race may play a part, it's important not to overlook other factors, like Nike's broader marketing goals or strategic preferences. Still, the lack of recognition for Clark, who has outperformed expectations on nearly every level, leaves room for debate. Why is she being left behind in terms of endorsement deals, despite her popularity and undeniable success on the court? Is Clark being sidelined because she doesn't fit into Nike's current narrative? Or is this simply a case of Reese being in the right place at the right time? We might not have a clear answer for that. There is a significant difference between WNBA salaries and brand sponsorships, and it is well known that players rely extensively on off-court partnerships to supplement their revenue. WNBA salaries are low in comparison to their NBA rivals, making sponsorship arrangements even more important. For example, Angel Reese's Nike partnership has substantially improved her financial situation, whilst Caitlin Clark, despite her apparent skill, appears to be missing out. Clark's underutilized marketability has enormous potential, but Nike appears afraid to capitalize on it. Clark's rising fan following and record-breaking performances in the WNBA playoffs shows that she possesses the star power to secure large endorsements. If Nike or another large company completely supports her, she may be able to achieve long-term financial success. Right now, it feels like a missed opportunity for Nike, who are focusing more on Reese and other players. It is impossible to overlook Clark's marketability, and she is in a prime position to gain from sponsorships that may equal or even exceed Reese's deals.
Now, it's 8 figures, so that could be 10 million or 99 million.
Right.
Correct? That's the 8 figures. And she's going to have her own shoe, which to me, I mean, it's genius to be able to sign her up, because think of all of the girls and women out there who loved Caitlin Clark, going to continue to follow her in the WNBA, and they're going to want to have her shoe.
When it comes to value, Clark is a clear candidate for high-end endorsement deals because of her capacity to sell jerseys, draw large audiences, and interact with fans. Her interpersonal skills, both on and off the court, are a treasure trove just waiting to be discovered. Nike may lose out on a player who has the potential to shape women's basketball for years to come if they ignore her any longer. The financial landscape of the WNBA makes endorsements like these crucial, and Clark could be a huge player in that space if given the chance. Beyond what she offers now, Clark's potential financial worth lies in what she stands for the WNBA's future. Her impact will increase along with the sport, making her a wise investment for any company trying to establish a strong foothold in women's sports. Nike is losing out on the chance to contribute to the growth by remaining silent. Even though Caitlin Clark is just starting her professional career, her basketball resume is already filled with achievements. Her accomplishments are indisputable, ranging from winning Rookie of the Year to guiding her team to significant moments in the WNBA playoffs. In addition to breaking scoring and playmaking records, she has drawn the attention of basketball fans worldwide. Because of her outstanding results, Clark is a serious candidate to become one of the most well-known figures in women's sports and to receive sponsorship deals. What sets Clark apart from her connection with fans? She isn't just a player who racks up stats. She's someone people root for. Her humble and hardworking persona resonates with fans, many of whom see her as a role model. Her social media presence is growing rapidly, further expanding her reach beyond just basketball. Clark's personality, paired with her on-court success, makes her a perfect candidate for major endorsements. Brands love athletes who connect with their audience, and Clark does just that. It would be a grave error for Nike to keep ignoring Clark. Nike runs the risk of losing out to other companies who could want to take advantage of her rising fame if they don't support her now. She has the potential to become the face of women's basketball. Clark is a symbol of the WNBA's future, and as her career develops, her marketability will only grow. Nike is losing out on the potential long-term collaboration with one of the league's most dynamic players by not supporting her the way they have others. Should Clark be Nike's priority? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Like and subscribe for more Caitlin Clark videos.